Hi, you guys. It's Debbie from My Vagabond Style. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, I appreciate you coming back to see what's going on. Hey, so I'm doing the Marguerite Miller Week 20, and I have my prompts all here, and let's just quickly go over them. So I have a image that features a face. I'm going to use this girl right here. She's the star of the show. She definitely looks like she's dreaming about something, right? So the next one is a list. Well, what she's dreaming about is her bucket list. So she's got a bucket list of things that she wants to do, and one of the things is doing this Arizona and Utah canyons. She also wants to see the Northern Lights at some point, so that's on her bucket list. Got a couple here that might work. And then brown paper, so that's what the background is all about, is the brown paper. I might do a little something on the edge. We'll have to wait and see what it looks like. Then the other thing was a tea bag cover. Well, I just went with tea. I took the liberty of just changing the prompt up a little bit, and we're going with a cup of tea. So then the last thing is a bonus item. Since I'm not using a piece of currency or play money, we're using the bonus, which is stripes, which is also on the bucket list, is zip lining. So on his harness is the stripes. So let's see what we can come up with here. I cut him out a little bit to see if I think that he's going to work, and I think he is. But let's just start with, I think I need to cut this out right here. I'm going to cut the sky out because I want to put the northern lights behind there somehow. I'm not too sure about this one, you guys. We'll have to see. I am cutting slightly lower than what the mountains are here because there's no need to go exact, which is way harder. So these images right here, and I believe this one came from Nature Photographer magazine, which I'm in love with. I kind of forgot I had them. A neighbor gave them to me, and they are absolutely beautiful. I really should go through and harvest a bunch of images because I think it would be helpful to have them. There's tons of animals in there and beautiful scenery like this. Like I said, I'm not quite sure how we're going to make this all work. I think I'm going to end up with a border somewhat behind me here, behind the images. I say behind, but I mean like along the side and edge. And this is not quite big enough. I can cut this circle out, and I'm pretty sure I will. Let me cut this off and this off. I'll be right back. So I could put that right there and kind of make that the size of the collage. I really want this in there. I can move those up a bit. And then let me cut this out right here. Okay, that should be good. I don't know what that's going to do here. I guess you just kind of see what's behind there. I had this on our bucket list too, but I'm not sure I can fit all that in there. That's a lot. So we're going to maybe, this is a little difficult. I could do something like that, which kind of makes the most sense. And then I can cut this out right here. Let me go ahead and put this down with my non-committal glue stick. This is the one that I can kind of move a little bit if it's not down too much. That was probably quite a bit of glue. And we'll put it right here in the middle. And equal parts on each edge. Isn't that beautiful? I have never seen the Northern Lights. I would absolutely love to see them. That is on my bucket list. Okay, so if we put this here, and then cut out, I'm gonna have to do something here. I could probably take some of this down here and put it up here so that it's not so, because otherwise we got the black hole. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a hunk of this. Why is this a little scary? Take a hunk of that. Put it right about here. And then I can put that behind it. That's pretty good. And then let's see about all the rest of these players. I'm going to cut him out. I left his wires in, just this one, just to kind of have a direction. I'll end up cutting those off. I need my better scissors. So I also wanted to say to any of you that have a channel and I haven't left a comment on your videos, just let me know that you have a channel, because maybe I don't know. YouTube doesn't always suggest people, as I'm finding out, even though it's, they're your people. But for some reason, they don't let you see their channels. And I'm just shocked every time I go to search for Margarete Miller's, the newest collages, for the week with the hashtag, I can't hardly even get people's things to come up. I just don't get it. Oh, maybe he's like hanging there, right? That wouldn't be bad. Okay. That might work. I'm going to tack this down so it doesn't move. I kind of like that mountain is right there in the very back. So let me tack this one where we think we want it. And I'm glad I left these on there. Let me see what I can do about maybe making them a little thinner. Here's the thing, not everything is going to be exactly perfect and look like it's really happening. So don't worry about it if it doesn't. Has anybody done any collage work that, you're not showing to people, but maybe you're just starting out on your own? Okay, let's see. I need to get this right here. I like that because he's just like coming out from that hole. Okay, so this one needs to go up here. that everything is meeting up. I'm going to tack this one down. I feel like it needs to go over just a tad here. Give us a little wiggle room. And I probably had my prompts ready maybe a half an hour ago as I was like looking through things. And sometimes I hesitate in just starting filming. And I know that once I get going, everything will be fine. But it just takes me a little bit to get going for some reason. I think I'm worried that I don't have the right prompts. But if I don't, I can just put this on pause and look for something else. So, yeah, that's pretty good. And this will get covered right here. I'm going to put a little glue stick right here. I left this here so I can get under here and glue that down. All right, let's see about, so I'm not going to need that Northern Lights. I wasn't sure if I wanted to maybe just put a cup of coffee off to the side or what. Tea. And she can actually go down a bit. She doesn't have to be right on there. Where do we want the coffee? I kind of like this because it says don't forget to breathe on here. That's pretty good. I do feel like it needs, I don't know, it's not quite balanced. Like there's something that needs to be happening over here. You know what? I wonder if we put like a big moon or something in there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't be afraid to just start going because things will pop in your head. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. I'm not saying it's easy, but maybe some people it is. But I still, have to think about things. Um, but that's the fun of it is just seeing what happens as you're doing it. If I had it all planned out ahead of time, it would not be fun for me or you. Okay, so let's do that. I was going to cut this stripe off on the bottom, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to leave it. Can you see that? Let me move it up just a hair. There's a little stripe on the bottom of her. But I just think she's like, yes, that is what my life is going to look like. Okay, let's get this on here. So oh, you guys, this is coming out. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. If you are a mother or if you're like a mother to someone, happy Mother's Day. All right, now I'm going to find a cool moon to put up here. So I'll be right back. I do like how this is coming together. However, I'm not like completely sold on this on the edge. So what I did was I found some of the paper here that I had cut off from this guy. And I think I would like to put it in here somehow. You know what I mean? Like just kind of, it's blurred and it's kind of cool. It's got the rocks. So I kind of was cutting them out thinking maybe I could get something going like that. And then here's the last piece that was from in here. And I think I like that better. Maybe like this. Just even a little bit. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and put this down. I don't even have to, like, I can not even have to go to the very top. Okay, let me put that down real quick. So this is kind of what I was saying about like not having it planned out. Because if I had like planned it out and went with my original thought there, I wouldn't be able to stick this under there. And I'm glad that I can because I think it looks so much better with this blurred edge. It makes me happy. Okay, and you know I'm going to go back under all these guys off camera and get them all, everybody tacked down. But I just don't like to have you wait while I do that. So anyway, what I was going to show you was I found this and I thought it was really cool. I like that it's not really a moon or anything, but either way, it looks good. But then I found the real moon and it was so big and pretty. I'm like, oh, and it looks really good coming over those mountains or behind the mountains. So I'm going to go ahead and go with this one. And I like it that I can kind of make the eye go all in one direction here. So I'm going to say yes to this one. And I hope Pam at Tattered Paper and Lace decided she liked this one too. She, whenever I give a choice, she's always like, "Oh, girl, I was on the same page." So I hope you were today. And let's go over the prompts real quick. An image that features a face is this gal here, our little dreamer. And the list is a bucket list with all of her fun things that she wants to do in her life. And then brown paper is here in the background. And then a tea bag cover. Well, we went with tea with a little tag on it. And then the bonus is stripes, which we have stripes in his harness here. So I hope you enjoyed today. Thank you so much for coming and watching my channel. And I will catch you next time. Bye bye.